Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Excuse me, I have hiccups. Oh gosh, if they go away. Anyways, I hope I cut that out. But if you're new to my channel, I'm a nurse, I'm a mom, I am a Christian. I'm also a survivor, which most of us are, in one sense or another. And I think most people can say, to whichever degree or another, that they have experienced a form of abuse in some way. And that might mean very differently in different scopes to different people and their reactions and how they handled it. But I think the best thing is to acknowledge and validate someone's experience and not belittle or compare and try to make someone feel like their experience was worse. That's me, in my opinion. One thing I wanted to touch upon today is being an empath, a nurse, a mother, a nurturer. I used to work at a preschool. I used to work in a dental office. Like, I've always had the ability to work with other people. I volunteered at church, you name it, I did it. And I'm dealing with a narcissistic partner who is withholding my children from me, regardless of the pain, the long-term side effects, and the issues that it causes and can cause them. I grieve on a daily basis, but yet on a daily basis I have to fight. I have to keep fighting in life. Some days it is so hard for me to get out of bed. Some days it's hard for me to brush my teeth, to take a shower, to even put myself together, to keep my home tidy and clean and do laundry. Just activities of daily living can just feel like a mountain, like I am crawling up an uphill battle with every adversity, before me. And I do have a probate attorney. I have valid resources, people that have stated they'll come to trial for me and with me. And I am still in this very difficult situation, as are my children. And it is so painful that I almost, and have pondered many a times, to go back to the abusive relationship and allow the abuser to continue to abuse me in front of the children because of how he unlawfully got temporary custody from me with lies and accusations written in an affidavit, which are very serious. Yes, they're under plea and court and you name it. I have been a shell of a person since that occurred, which July 3rd will be a year. And I go through so much pain, but I know that I need to keep fighting for my children. Now, the narcissistic abuser doesn't uphold or withstand court orders, of which he will be held in contempt. I will have him arrested and put in jail. He switches it up. He is completely just evil to the core, vindictive. And I know the pain my kids go through, and my pain is my pain without them. And my pain that I carry is the pain that each one of my 4 children carry. The unfairness, the sadness, the injustice, the anger, the just missing and grieving and wanting and being just in this unfair situation. And throughout these moments, all I can do is rely upon Jesus. I pray faithfully and avidly for my children. At first, I was very angry with God. I rebelled against him. And then I came to a point where, Jackie, you need to submit. You need to succumb. All I can do right now is pray for them, provide their financial needs, which I do, and love them, which I do. And I say that with that facial expression is that because I would love to just be in their lives. And with my attorney and with the grace of God and the courts, that will happen someday. It's not happening right now. And so I am put in a position where I can't continue to rebel. That doesn't work. I cannot continue to be angry and fight, against the will of God. That doesn't help. All I can do is pray and keep praying and fervently praying. The fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. It's in James. So I need to say, Jackie, stop praying these dull prayers. Please God help, please God help. Oh, help me, help me, help me. It's not gonna help me. Have faith. God says he is the author and finisher of our faith. Okay? Jesus tells us he will stick closer than a brother. When we are unfaithful to him, as in Jesus, he remains faithful to us. He cares about me. He cares about my sadness and my needs. I am learning to correct and create new beginnings and just, be the best mom and nurse and follower of Christ that I can be. And he carries and he's with my children in their pain and in their suffering. And he will bring justice. God says that he is our vindicator, okay? But does that mean we should sit idly by and not get a lawyer and provide evidence and, witnesses? I don't think so. No, I think that we do need to act in the natural, in an earthly fashion and form, but also we need to trust he is our vindicator. And okay, God, you are still on the throne. You are allowing this to happen. What are you trying to teach me? Change within me, regardless if this was done unlawfully, unjustly, or not. I have no choice but to say, God, is this an opportunity for you to mold me and make me a different person? Is this a different opportunity to say, I'm going to change a career path? Is this an opportunity for me to seriously evaluate, who am I? Who is Jackie? Because so much of my life has been devoted to my children, and I wouldn't have it any other way, but I was codependent upon them. And I loved them so much. They were my flesh. They are currently and still and will ever be my flesh and my blood. And because I don't have a supportive family or a supportive partner, spouse, they were everything to me. They were the reason that I got up most of the time, and the reason I pursued my education and went grocery shopping even though I was depressed and didn't want to. And even though I wanted to stay in bed all day, I got up and I did their laundry. I made their breakfast. They were my purpose for being and living. And that's all well and good, and that's the heart of a mother, but I put Jesus on the back burner. that has nothing to do with the fault of my children, but my lack of self-discipline and free will choices and rebellion. And throughout this journey, God has taught me and is teaching me that Psalm 27:10, when your mother and father forsake you, God will lift you up. I am actually entrusting my children to the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Because I, Jackie, is a nurse and a mother and a preschool teacher, and I can't be there. But I can pray, and I can trust in God, and pray in faith and with passion that He will vindicate me, because God says, vengeance is mine.